message. Oh, and that has something to do with robust. Like that is what the theme of your month and your future, this timeline that you've just stepped into, it is about to be robust in a way that maybe it hasn't been before, or it hasn't been for a long time. Maybe you've been in like a skinny season where you had to stay low, you had to hide out because you're an alchemist. Oh, there's a lot of cards coming out. So this is going to be a robust message. Oh, and that has something to do with robust. Like that is what the theme of your month and your future, this timeline that you've just stepped into, it is about to be robust in a way that maybe it hasn't been before, or it hasn't been for a long time. Maybe you've been in like a skinny season where you had to stay low, you had to hide out because you're an alchemist. So you've been busy. That's why you've been busy. You've been alchemizing. Okay. So now, in this robust, amazing new timeline, pay attention to foreign encounters. Okay, let me gather up all these cards that came through and see what Spirit has to say. For the record, I am a servant of the Most High, Good Shepherd, and I only come with the highest, purest intentions, and only love is allowed to be here, and wisdom, spirit of truth, revelation, with wisdom. So this robust season is about to come through with the impact of like a meteor, but it's all in a positive way. It's like, it's expansive. It's expansive because your divine identity has set, it's like the title. Your divine identity has acquired the deed to this land. Your divine identity has acquired the deed to this land because you've been an alchemist. Oh my gosh. Here's the message. You are an alchemist. You have been transmuting generational trauma. You've been transmuting generational garbage. You have been transmuting generational bleh, and as well as the experiences that you've acquired in this lifetime. Okay? You've been alchemizing them for your lineage and for the collective as a whole. And it has been creating this level of impact like the size of a meteor crashing into the planet Earth in a positive way. Imagine it illuminating the darkness like a meteor, like a good, but it's good positive fire, okay? Your divine identity has that much impact. So pay attention to the foreign encounters that are coming into your timeline. When you meet that person, or you have that moment where you're like, who was that? Okay? Say a blessing over those people, because you might be meeting other earth angels this autumn specifically, which is coming up in a few months for most of us. Yeah, for most of us. And you're either in summer or winter, depending on where the world you are. Okay, so autumn and resolution. So you can be expecting a pretty significant resolution, if this message is for you, by autumn. Tend to your sacral chakra. Remember that nature is medicine. So especially for those of us that are up in the northern hemisphere and it's summer, get out in the sun. We are like complex batteries and plants. Get out there. Get tuned up by the sun. Don't block it all out like they're telling you to. That's not for your highest good. Do it in balance, balance everything in moderation, that kind of thing. Nature's medicine. Ground your feet in the grass. Keep planting the seeds of your divine identity. You have a green light over your life right now. What else is there to say about this? Keep going. If you've been stalled, you need to start. Like, you need to go. Choose to go. You are the beloved. That light bulb moment, when it hits you, follow it all the way through. When that light bulb moment hits you, or like happens, follow it. Go with it. Oh, it's probably related to a childhood dream. Wow. The universe is interconnected with faster than light transfers of information. Okay. So that whole light bulb moment, oh my goodness, related to your childhood dream. The universe is interconnected with faster than light transfers of information. So when the light bulb moment hits your life, it is a divine appointment. It is a divine seed. It reminds me of the planting of the seeds. Like, this is your divine team planting seeds, aligning you with a moment, with a divine moment. And so go with it. Go with it. Like, follow it. You know what I mean? And it's going to cause you to quantum leap. This is how the quantum leaps happen. Choose understanding. Say, Lord, help me. Your divine counterpart is already with you in spirit. I am that I am. Know who you are. Don't you dare give it up for anybody. Yeah, it does require taking up your cross. It requires sometimes sacrificing things in the 3D realm, understanding to choose the divine understanding. Be strong, be brave, be fearless, okay? Remember to speak a wall of hedge of protection around you and your children and everything that is within your divine timeline, in alignment with your divine timeline. And also, the spirit, your divine team, is like a wall of fire around you. You walk in favor. Yes. Okay, I'm going to pull from this deck here. Is there anything else that we need to know, or what do we need to know related to this message and this specific reading? Let's start with the two that came out. Round and round and mending. Okay, so we have the Fibonacci sequence shell, which I just love, by the way, 25. And then 52. Wow, interesting. The mirrored number to that, mending. Okay, let's start with mending. I feel nudged to read that first. So 52. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. So that whole choose understanding card, I didn't really know what that meant, but maybe this has to actually do with interpersonal things. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and make amends to others. Set yourself free. Woo! All right, and now we're going to say 25. The spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles that you are challenged to break, and revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, break a cycle that was set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprint and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. All right. So as that light bulb moment comes to you, choose understanding in it, especially if it's an interpersonal thing. Follow the divine revelation that it carries. Choose forgiveness. Speak that wall of fire. Remember that you walk in favor. Remember that you have like a green light, that resolution is coming. Your divine identity is in full force, like is in full activation, because you are an alchemist. Thanks for all you do. Be blessed, be well, be free. Hit the bell, subscribe, join my email list, and I'll catch you on the next one. And we're going to do a personal reading for one of our collective members named Lisa Horner from the UK. So let's see what the message is for Lisa. And if you're interested in getting a free personal reading like this, just leave your name in the comments below and I will get to you as soon as possible. So Lisa, what's the message? The message for Lisa is justice is being served through a light bulb moment. Keep planting the seeds. Okay, so what I'm hearing specifically about this is you just keep planting the seeds of your love and light. Like, keep doing your shadow work, keep tending to the inner soil of your being, and justice is going to be served for you in a way that is like out of your control through a light bulb moment that the divine is going to produce or like activate or send. having a hard time putting that into words, but there's going to be a light bulb moment that happens that's going to be the catalyst for justice being served on your behalf. And all you have to do is just keep being yourself, keep planting your divine seeds, keep, tending to the garden of your life, and kind of like don't worry about it and allow this to just come to you. Okay? Oh, I hope this message reaches you. Be blessed, be well, be free, and I'll catch you on the next one. Now let's take a look at the sample of the workshop, and we'll take a little sneak peek of the workbook. And this isn't everything that's in Alchemyze, there's even more, but I just want to show you what it looks like, okay? Foundational quantum truths. Everything is energy. So let's remind ourselves of some of these quantum truths that are the baseline of reality. In quantum physics, particles are not fixed objects. They exist as vibrational possibilities until they are observed. And this is why the observer effect is so key in a lot of what I talk about, because it reminds us that what we focus on expands. This means that your next level self isn't somewhere far away. He or she already exists as a probability wave in the quantum field. The moment that you begin to think, feel, and embody that frequency, you collapse the wave into matter, into the 3D. So it goes from just being like a possibility to being, it is so. The key here is to remember that you don't attract what you want, you attract at the level that you are vibrating at. So now let's do a quick sneak peek of the workbook that goes along with this workshop. Your frequency holds the future. How vibration unlocks the timeline that you've already seen. Or maybe you haven't seen it yet, but you're ready to see it. Your frequency holds the future. You were not meant to chase your vision, you were meant to become it. So here's some writing. This is a little piece that I wrote. Here is some reminders. Here are some journaling prompts. Here is some affirmations that have to do with who you're creating. There's some background on chakras and what each of the energy bodies connect to, and then integrations. So anyway, I hope that you will join Alchemyze and continue aligning with that divine version of yourself that is unburdened by everything that you had to become to survive. It's only $11.11 a month. It is so worth investing in the right now moment, because your current vibration is creating your future. So make it good. Thanks for being here. Just a reminder to subscribe to Seed, Soil, Water, Spa, the co-channel. And if you liked this video, then here is another video you might like.